Welcome to RaceReady tutorial about how to set up the finish line arch. So you can see here in this image there is an arch with 4 antennas spaced equally, and we're going to teach you how to quickly set this up and position it in the right orientation. In this image you can see there's 4 antennas spaced between 5 and 8 foot gaps equally. The 2 center antenna will be pointing straight down. The 2 outside antennas, as you can see here, are tilted in at about a 5 to 8 degree inward angle. Also notice that these are labeled antenna 1, 2, 3, 4. They are oriented in what's called circular motion. So there's 2 left-hand antennas and 2 right-hand antennas. So you will have to alternate them. One left, one right, one left, one right. So it's every other. The antennas will be marked left hand or right hand, so they're easily identified. Your arch will show up with 5 8-foot 2-inch segments and 2 4.92 or basically 5-foot pieces and 2 elbows in this orientation, as you see above. Additionally, there are 2 base plates that it attaches to. Your first step is to attach the 2 shorter straight lengths, the 4.9-inch lengths, to the base plates. Next, lay out all of the additional pieces on the ground. For the easiest assembly, always build the vertical segments first. So base plates first, then the rest of the vertical segments and the elbows, and then you're going to join the horizontal section last. That's the easiest way to build this kit. Now let's show you how to do that using the couplings and the cotter pins. The couplings and the cotter pin are tapered, so notice here that it won't go all the way through unless it's the right direction. So make sure that you realize that they will only go in one direction. If you have it backwards, it won't go all the way through. Next, simply slide the safety pin through the cotter pin. Quick tip, always leave the couplings in once you have them all set in place. You never really need to take them out of one side. Additionally, we like to put electrical tape on our system. Aluminum is soft, and so they do settle, so we like to match it, and then that way when you're building it you just match the colors, blue, blue, red, red, etc., and they'll come together quickly. Never use a hammer to pound together the aluminum. It's soft and it will bend the trusses. Always use a ratchet wrench and it actually makes it easier to use a ratchet wrench to suck it together, and then you won't bend or break anything. So if you always mark it with electrical tape by color, each piece, and then use a ratchet wrench, or a ratchet strap rather, then it'll make putting together the arch a lot easier. Okay, now let's chat about attaching the antennas to the arch. Again, you want to space them equally. Refer to the diagram on the spacing dimensions, and let's show you how to attach the antenna. The antenna come with the track directions, so it tells you which way to put the antenna on. It also has a sticker that says if it's antenna 1 and 2 and 3, etc. And if it's has an LH, that means left hand, and if it says RH, that's right hand. You do have to alternate those. Now you can see that the antenna is put on with a bracket, and it has just standard wing nuts that you're able to just screw on with your hands. So no tools needed, just a couple wing nuts. And then make sure that it is level, meaning that it's pointing straight down if it's the 2 interior antennas, and if it's the 2 exterior antennas, make sure that they're pointing inward from the outsides inward at a 5 to 10 degree angle. Referring back to this image of the arch standing, you can see that 2 interior antennas are pointing straight down and the 2 exterior antennas are pointed inward at about a 5 to 10 degree angle. Once the antennas are on, you can then feed the antenna wiring through. It's best with 2 people. Have one person thread through the arch and the other person making sure it doesn't get tangled. You never want to kink these wires. It's very important. Once the antenna wire is threaded through, just simply attach it to the antenna itself, and you can go just outside of the truss so it looks like this. And finally, once everything is attached, you can then stand it. Just takes 2 people, as you can see in this video. Just walk that upward, tilt it, and your arch is completed. Now you just need to strap it down. We prefer that you use railroad ties, if you can get that underneath the base, and then drill or fasten it down through with bolts. There are several ways to do that, or you could use straps. I want to make sure that this thing is extremely secure. Just want to make sure it doesn't tip over in any high wind or any other type of scenario.